Okay,
15th
15th we have to. Okay, a body falls from the top of a building and reaches the ground 2.5 seconds later. How high is the building? So, for example, this is the building, and a body falls from here and reaches the ground in t equal to 2.5 seconds is here. Okay, which all formulas we have? V equal to u plus at, s equal to ut plus half at square, v square equal to u square plus 2as. So it's false. It means u is how much? 0?
0.
So which formula we have to use? T is there. Which formula? We need height. It means either this or this we have to use. So which one we will should use? V is given or not? V is not provided. Second formula we have to go. S equal to ut plus half at square. Okay, solve it everyone. So S will be h, u is 0. So half, and moving this direction as well as accelerating in the acceleration. So half g t square. Calculate everyone. Calculate everyone. So you will get the height.
30.625 meters.
30 point, yes. 30.625. 30.63, or you can simply say 30.6 meters. Okay. Try next one now. Try next one. The ball is thrown vertically upward. The ball is thrown vertically upward now. So initial velocity we have provided to it. At the highest point, what will be the velocity of the ball?
0.
At the highest point, 0. So you are throwing a ball upward. Initial velocity, here we have the initial velocity, and it is thrown upward. So as it reaches on the top, see here, the velocity is decreasing every moment. It becomes 0 and then comes back. This motion will be there. It reaches 0, it comes back. And when it comes to the same position, it will have the same velocity what it is started with. Understood? That is conservation of energy. So initially it is moving with 49 meter per second. U is given. What we have to calculate? Maximum height attained. Maximum height attained. So again you have the three formulas. V equal to U
We can
plus
use last.
80 square. Okay, V square equal to U square plus 2as. See, a time is not given, so you can't use the second one. Last two remains, but here we are having one issue. 2as. What is V? Maximum height attained, it is asking.
0.
So V will be 0. At maximum height, at h max, V will be 0. So 0 equal to U square. Okay. And here will be plus or minus. What is moving this direction? G in it means velocity is decreasing. It is deaccelerating. Minus 2gs. So this is h max now. So h max equal to how much? U square upon 2g. Okay, calculate everyone. So you can see if you are using these three formulas, you don't have to remember any other formula. Okay, calculate this one. G you have to take 9.8.
122.5 meters.
122.5 meters. Okay, this is fine. Okay, 120 you can calculate. Now the second one, the time taken by it before it reaches the ground. Time taken by it before it reaches the ground. How you are going to calculate? So body starts from here.
We can
Then
use the
comes.
first formula and
T
then we
is
will get
equals to
time and then
2.3.
we
T
can
is
double
equals to 2u.
Okay.
See
See here.
formula T
Okay.
is equals to u.
Okay. First formula you can use. Okay. See here. You can use any of them. Okay. We'll see which one we'll prefer. Okay. See here. A body is going from here to. If I ask you something, if I thrown the body, if it takes 4 seconds here to reach the top position, from there, how much time it will take to come back?
4
If
seconds.
a body, Same time it will take. If it is taking 2 seconds moving up, it will take 2 seconds to come back. So total will be 4 seconds. So we can calculate the time from taken by the ball from this position to h max. Okay, we can calculate this time. So which formula we can use? U we have, V we have, and let T we have. V equal to U plus AT we can use. Okay, V is 0, U is 49, and it is moving upward. So minus GT. G is 9.8. T equal to 49 divided by 9.8. T, how much it is? 5?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. So this is from this position to the H max. So total time taken by the ball to come back to reach the ground again, double it. 5 plus 5, 10.
5 plus 5, 10 seconds.
10 seconds. 5 seconds to reach the top. Now coming back again, it takes 5 seconds. Okay. Okay. Everyone try 18th one. Try 18th one. 18th one is very easy. Everyone, keep doing the work in notebook. Okay. Try 18th one.
Sir, you will check the notebook when the school will open.
Have you completed the work? I can check it now after some time.
No, sir. Sir, this third chapter. Sir, third chapter work.
Third chapter afterwards. Okay, next question. Read the next question. So a stone is dropped freely. Freely from the top means what will be the initial velocity? If it is dropped,
Zero.
stone is dropped freely from the top of the tower, and it reaches the ground in 4 seconds. So total time taken is 4 seconds. So from top, we have dropped this stone, and it takes t equal to 4 seconds, u equal to 0. So u equal to 0, t equal to 4 seconds is given, and what you have to calculate? Calculate the height of the tower. Height of the tower. Which formula are you going to use?
Second.
Second. U is 0. V is not given. So therefore, second one we are going to calculate. S equal to ut plus half at square. Or calculate V using first one, then use the last one. So it's better to use second one. So U is 0, S equal to half at square. Calculate it, everyone.
80 meters.
80 meters will be. H max equal to
8
half
meters.
into 10 here to use 10. 10 into 4 square. So to the 80. Remember this one, it is t square. Here, mainly the students make the mistake. It's t square. Okay. Try next one. Try 19. Try 19.
Complete.
Completed this course. Try 19th. So see, these numericals are very easy. Only you have to know which formula you have to use. That's all. Try 19. Step by step, you can go. A pebble is dropped freely from the top, well from its top. Okay. So we are having a well now. Okay. So here it is. This is the water level. Okay, inside the well, and it is dropped freely. Freely means
Initial velocity 0.
initial velocity is 0. Okay. So initial velocity is 0, and time to reach the ground, to reach the water. I think pebble. It takes 20 seconds for the pebble to reach the water surface in the well. So time taken is how much? 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
From here it is dropped and takes to reach the water surface. It takes 20 seconds. Taking g equal to 10 meter per second and speed of the sound distance. Find the depth of the water surface. First, you have to find the depth of the water surface. What is the depth? So which formula you are going to use?
Second. S is equals to ut plus half at square.
Very good. 80. S equal to ut plus half at
S
square.
equals to ut plus half at square.
Calculate calculate the depth.
2000 meter.
2000 meters.
2000 meters.
It's very deep. So depth you can write. Depth equal to half AT square, half GT square will be, and 2000 meter you have got. Okay. So this depth you have got as well. Okay. That is S. So depth 2000 meters. Now see here the time when the echo is heard after pebble is stopped. So see here, as it reaches here, touches the water, and echo sound is released. Now this sound travels back. Yes or no? And it will be heard at this position. So how much time it will take to hear the echo? Now the sound travels from here to here. So how much distance the sound has to travel?
4000 meter.
4000 meters.
1000 meters.
2000.
2000 meter only.
2000.
Once we have dropped it, echo is not generated here. It drops here, sound is generated here. Now this sound is to be heard here. So it means how much distance it has to cover? 2000.
2000.
Okay. And you have to
2000.
calculate the time. See here, this pebble will touch the surface. Now sound releases. So this how much time it will take for this sound to reach here from this position to here.
S upon V.
You already know speed equal to distance upon time.
Distance
This time you
upon
have to calculate. So distance will be
2000 meters.
speed upon speed into time. Distance is given. Okay, time you have to calculate. So time equal to distance upon speed. Calculate
Distance
it.
upon speed.
So distance is nothing but depth of the well. So 2000 divided by 330, and it will be in seconds now.
6.1 seconds.
6.1 seconds. So 6.0106, I think, seconds. You are getting this.
Yes, sir. This one only.
6.1 seconds. It means after reaching the surface, the sound will take 6.1 seconds. Now the question see here, time when echo is heard after the pebble is dropped. After the pebble is dropped, it means this time we have to add the time the pebble takes to reach the surface. How much time? 20 seconds. Now after this echo will take how much time? 6.1 seconds. So total time taken will be how much?
26.1
seconds.
26.1 seconds. So after 20
Yes.
seconds, the sound will get generated. So we have to take the time from the moment the pebble is dropped. The question is asking that one. Therefore, 26.1 seconds. Please try 20th now. 20th is a little bit. Okay. You can divide that question in parts. Okay. Try that one. Okay, a ball is thrown vertically upwards from the top of a tower. So we are having a tower, and from top of the tower, the ball is drawn vertically upward first, and then it drops here, for example. This is the ground. It will be like this. So ball is thrown vertically upward from top of a tower with an initial velocity of, so here we have the initial velocity u. That is 19.6, I think, meter per second. Meter per second. The ball reaches the ground after 5 seconds. So total time taken from here to here is
5 seconds.
5 seconds. Okay. 5 seconds. Calculate the height of the tower. We have to calculate this height. Height of the tower we have to calculate. So how you can calculate the height?
S is equals to ut plus half it
For the
square.
first So first we can calculate the time for which the ball traveled upwards, that is 2 seconds. Then we can calculate the time for which ball traveled downwards, 3 seconds.
3 seconds, yes. That will be the time. But we need the height of the tower.
Sir, S is equals to UT plus half AT square.
Okay, if we are using this formula, S equal to UT plus half AT square. Okay. Now, S we did, we are calculating S as H. Now, which time we will put here? Can't do it. So we have to divide this.
5 seconds.
5. You won't get the answer then. You won't get it here. See
The
here.
time we will put 1 second.
It will be 1 second. That's fine. Okay. See here what we are doing. This will work if we have thrown freely falling. For it had taken 5 seconds. But now see what we are doing. We are throwing upward from the tower. Now it is coming back, then going down. Yes or no? Ball will be going here up and coming to our eyesight, that is up to the level of the tower, then going down. Okay. So it means how much it has traveled for the tower. It will start from here or not. If you have to calculate the height, the ball is, if it starts from here. So ball goes here to here. Now from here, how much time it is taking? That time, if we know, then we can calculate the height of the tower. Okay. So how to proceed this one?
So we can take V0, U 19.6 and Z minus 9.8, then we can calculate it.
Yes. So first we are taking this first, from here to here. The ball, we have thrown it from here, it reaches the top position. And we'll calculate for here. Okay. So for this first case first, when ball we have thrown it and reaches the top position. Okay. This is, we are considering case first. So what is given? U equal to 9.6 meter per second. And what will be the, at the highest position? V will be 0. Okay. Now, what you have to calculate? What should you calculate?
Time.
Time, calculate the time. Which equation you are going to use?
First equation.
First equation P is equals to U plus
First,
AT.
T equal to, okay, V equal to U plus AT. Okay, so it is thrown upward, it means V is 0 at the highest position. U is 19.6 minus, since we are throwing upward, G is G into T. Calculate T, 9.6 divided by 9.8. It is 2 seconds. It is 2 seconds. You have got 2 seconds. Okay. Now see here, from this position to here, it has taken 2 seconds. Now from here to here, how much time it will take?
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
So for the ball coming from the highest position to the level of the tower, it will take again 2 seconds. So 2 seconds here and 2 seconds here. So total it was given from here, we have thought it takes 5 seconds to come to the ground. So how much time it will take the ball? 1 second.
1 second.
So for that, if we take T equal to 1 second, S will be nothing but height of the tower. Okay. Which formula you are going to use? First, second, third, which one?
Second.
First,
Sir,
second.
is the U will be same as 19.6 or different?
1 minute. Okay, half AT square. Okay. Okay, see here, I tell you something. If I thrown the ball upward, okay, so while going up, what is the velocity here? That will be same coming back here. Yes or no? Whatever, because acceleration due to gravity is uniform. It means each second is going to, see, when we are throwing upward, each second's velocity is going to decrease by 9.8 meter per second. Now reaches 0. Now again it is going to increase by 9.8 meter per second each second. So whatever velocity here, same will be here. Whatever here, same here. Whatever velocity here. So what will be the velocity here? U at that position.
19.
Since we are starting the, now we are starting the motion here. So that will be considered as initial velocity. It will be 19.6 meter per second. Okay, which direction? Downward direction. Understood this one? We are starting the motion from here because we are taking 1 second. That is from this is the we are considering initial position. This we are considering as final position. Final position velocity we do not know. But here, if we are considering this as the initial position, what will be the velocity initial? 9.6 meter per second or not? Same will be the initial velocity. So here you will be how much? 19.6 meter per second. Okay. Only the difference of the direction. While going up, whatever velocity here, same here. Whatever here, same here. So you see here, if you are how much it is 19.6. So after 1 second, its velocity will be how much? 9.8 meter per second. Because velocity is going to reduce by 9.8 meter per second each second. Yes or no? First formula, V equal to U minus GT will be there. So 1 second, V will be 9.8. After 2 seconds, it will be 0. Now after again 1 second, it will be 9.8 meter per second. After 2 seconds, it will be 19.6. After again, it will be increased by 9.8 after 1 second. Understood this one? So you can easily get the final velocity here. If you want, you can easily calculate. Just for 1 second, it means 9.8 you have to add to it. Using first formula only, V equal to U plus GT. You can get it. If you start from here, it means the final velocity is 0 and time you have to take 3 seconds. Okay, and this height you will calculate, but that is not required. We require only the height of the tower. So from here to here. That's why we are taking time equal to 1 second. Initial velocity it will be 9.6, whatever here, same here. Now calculate using this one. So this is height of the tower. U is given 9.6, T is 1, half 9.8. Okay, you can get the height of the tower. Okay, height of the tower. Velocity of the ball on reaching the ground. Velocity of the ball on reaching the ground. You can use the first formula. V equal to U plus GT. V is even. If you are starting this as you are considering this as the initial position, it means U will be how much? 19.6. G will be 9.8 into 1 second. 27 point something, 29 point something you will get. 29.4. 29.4 meter per second. It's up to you. The position, if you are considering this as the initial position, it means U will be this much, T will be this one, and V you can calculate. If you are considering this as the initial position, U will be 0 here, time will be 3 seconds. You can use that one as well. See here, V equal to U will be 0 at that position, G 9.8 into 3 seconds. You are again going to get 29.4. So mainly it will depend on which initial and final position you are considering. Okay. Have you understood this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so we end the class here. Thank you all. Our chapter is completed. Next time, whenever we meet, we'll start fourth chapter. Okay, pressure.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day and all the best. And do prepare
Thank
well.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Prepare as it is subjective paper. Okay, prepare well. Don't think just objective and it will be. So prepare well so that it will help you in future. Okay. So study well.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you. You all have a nice day. Do study and play a lot.